play, the city that rocks, the city that never sleeps.
Macaulay plays the mamba. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city.
Hello and welcome back to episode 16 of Phobia, the Ultimate Ironman City Locked series. In the last episode we worked on achieving 65 fletching as a main goal, whilst also working on 70 woodcutting. We also took a few exceptions on the account as well, which were going to be necessary from the start of account creation, but we took them last episode. We did Charlotte Village, we did Lost City, we completed the Fremenic Trials, and finally, obviously the big one, we completed Lunar Diplomacy. And we left off the video saying that although we've completed Lunar Diplomacy, we aren't actually able to use Lunars like the spellbook yet, so we'll work out sort of the next steps of the account now that we've got access to potentially Lunars from now. As there we go, we can put the Lunar stuff away here, so we've got a really good magic set if I need it again. I'm not sure if it's actually better than the Mystic or not, but it doesn't really matter. We can't put the Lunar Staff away, but I can get that back from Purdue anytime. Gonna do something here. I've decided I'm going to try and do a bit more combat training before I actually head over to my next sort of batch of things. But I'm making 2 mithril bars so that I can get a mithril kite shield, because actually I can make one here. So pick up a hammer and then I'll go do some combat training. Oh, it's 3 bars. Are you joking? Oh, whatever. Alright, there we go, we've got the kite shield, and get rid of these. I don't know what we actually train on. I think I want to go to the moss giants beneath Zia. Also, I kind of want to try and hit up the organised crime every now and again, because I did 1 set of organised crime for teak planks, and I got 55 oak planks and 6 mahogany. So I'm thinking if I can just like hit up the organised crime every time they come around, and I just train on moss giants in between, do like farm runs and stuff like that, then it should be pretty good. I want to at least give it a go. Oh, my first ancient shard on the account. I don't think I really want to keep ancient shards, but I might just pick it up for now. I don't know. I might drop the spade as well, because I haven't actually got anything to do with it at the minute. Or I could put it away. But I'll have to work out my inventory here, because I do want some slightly more food, and I'll need to pick up a new games necklace every time I do. Or I could use my minigame teleport actually to restock. Because I think I should be able to last 20 minutes with the food I've got here, which would be the 20-minute cooldown for getting back to my house. I think the reason we're using these moss giants in the catacombs in Korend is mainly due to a few reasons. So the Grand Catacombs in themselves are actually really easy for me to get to now, because I've got obviously the house teleport locked, and I've always got a way to get to my house. They also have a pretty consistent drop table, and they'll give me some passive banked herblore XP from the herb seeds they drop, as well as pretty decent prayer XP from the form of big bones, you know, because this is one of the only ways I can actually get prayer XP in the account. So 15 XP per big bone, pretty good. They also have decently low stats as well as, you know, having okay hit points. You know, they're not like high hit points, but you get a few hits in on them before you need to like move on. So the fact that they're also, all that combined, as well as the fact that they're aggressive as well, so I don't actually have to, you know, tag each one on itself, so I can like AFK them a little bit, all just makes them probably the best option for me to do at the moment, melee wise. So I've been somewhere in between doing moss giants and some of the organised crime in Shazian. And I've finally picked up my teak planks from there, but since I've been doing it, I'll just show you my loot back quickly. I'm getting like some crazy like mahogany planks, oak plank drops. So I thought what I'd do is I'd actually sort of flip between killing moss giants so that I can stack up like some Taramin seeds, because if you look as well at my looting bag, I've got so many limpwort roots that I can use to actually get some herblore training. And then my seed box, I've got so many limpwort seeds to turn into more limpwort roots as well. So I need to basically kill something that's going to give me some like Taramint seeds. So I'm basically going in between killing moss giants and doing the organised crime. So I'm basically ticking off construction and herblore at the same time, and ticking off a goal of combat, which is I think I need about 65 defense and about 72 strength for the goal I'm going for. Yeah, and the goal I'm actually going for long term with this unlock is actually to unlock Neve as a Slayer Master, which requires 85 combat, hence the goal of around 65 defense, 72 strength or something like that. Anyway, so we're going to unlock Neve as a Slayer Master. I've done a bit more extensive research about Slayer Masters at this point, and having not started Dragon Slayer, because I simply can't start the quest because it starts in the Champions Guild, it basically means that Neve is one of the best Slayer Masters I can use for XP, because she gives pretty decent tasks that on the most part I can do, such as like fire giants, like lesser demons, greater demons. Yeah, they're all pretty good XP tasks, so I can do them. They're all in the Catacombs of Kourend. It all works out pretty nicely. It also means, on a very positive note, that she also gives a decent amount of Slayer points as a master as well. I think she gives 12 for a completed task, and then obviously her streaks are pretty good as well for Slayer points. So for now, the goal is basically to work on a plethora of skills all at once by doing Moss Giants, but the main goal is actually unlocking Slayer properly for the account and all the extra benefits that would come with that. I'm going to make the portal to the Lunar Isle, because obviously I can't actually use the Lunar Isle, because there's no real way for me to get there. I think I can technically take the boat, but I think I'll be outside of the city once I arrive on the Lunar Isle, so I need a portal in my house to be able to actually use it. I've also got the Mossy keys. I'm not sure, I don't know whether I'm going to keep them or not, but we'll see. So we can build our final portal frame. It's 3 teak planks. I always forget it. The only thing I'm not liking about this so far is the absolute mess that my inventory's in. But it just feels a little bit awkward because of how, well, weak the weapon I've got is, right? It's a Rune Scimitar. I was very excited to actually get it, but it is only a minor upgrade over the Rune Longsword. Whereas I actually need something like substantially better. I mean, technically I can get a Dragon Longsword, right? Because I completed the Lost City. So if I get a diamond, then I can go in there and buy a Dragon Longsword. But I'm not sure if that's better than the Rune Scimitar. I'll have to check. I feel like it must be. But anyway, here we are. Finally, we'll build the portal space. Kaboom. And we'll direct our portal. The Lunar Isle. There we go. Brilliant. So we have our portal. We'll take it just to test it. Boom. We're here again. Now, the only thing is, I don't have my seal of passage. So I can't really use any of the shops here, I don't think. But if I try and talk to someone. Where do they throw me out to? Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. There's another way to get to Relica without having to put my house here. I think I just talked to this guy for the passage. Yeah, so I can always get it back anytime. That's cool. But I don't need it for now. That's cool. Lunar Isle is sorted out. I will need that in the future when I go and get the requirements to make the altar in the house, because that's the only way I can actually get onto the Lunar Spellbook. Because if you recall, on the Lunar Isle, on the Lunar Isle, you take a look here, the city is here. The city is not here. So the only way, I can't actually go onto the Lunar Spellbook. This is one of the only ways to change the Spellbook. And I say one of the only ways because if you take a quick peek in the construction journal, we go to so 80 construction, we can actually make the lunar altar in our house. So we need limestone brick, magic stone, 10k astral runes. Not actually a problem. This is not a big problem. But the lunar signet is the only other thing we need. But if you remember in the last clip, we and I put an overlay of this, we actually got this from. You can actually buy this from Baba Yaga in the Lunar Isle. So I can actually get onto the Lunar Spellbook, you know, within my bounds. But I just have to get 80 construction before I can do that. So it's 80 construction before I can do 80 crafting, which is about right anyway, because the other reason I'd want to get a decently high construction level and crafting level is so that I can make the jewelry box at 81 construction as well. So I need to get to 79 construction, and I looked at the calculations for this. It's not too bad. It's probably a long grind, but to be quite honest, the 65 defense and 72 strength is going to take a while anyway. And if I can just flip between doing this and doing the, what do you call it, organised crime. If I'm getting 55 oak planks, like 6 mahoganies and some random teaks, if I'm just picking up these along the way, I'm going to be absolutely flying towards that construction goal. This is definitely how I'm going to do things. As we say, we're working towards 3 goals at once. It'll be herb lore, it will be combat, and it will be construction, just from doing all 3 at once. I just need to work out a way to get my stuff in the looting bag a bit easier. It would be nice to get a glory somehow, but I say, technically it's either locked behind 80 crafting or 83 hunter, so neither of which are particularly quick to just go and pick up. So I was just about to go and try and get a diamond from the Dorgish Khan chest, but there is also a chance I get it from this minigame. Emeralds, okay. Because I'm about to make some rather large splash purchases for gear upgrades, because there are a couple that I can actually just pick up now. First order of business is to pick up my Amulet of Power. So basically I need to drop these 2 because they're of no use to me. And then what I'll do is, I don't know if I've shown this before, but when I go to put them back, I need to go pick up a Staff of Air from Varrock and smith a bronze full helm from I buy the bronze bars from Al-Kharid and just smith them so I can, because you have to put all 3 back to get them into a stash unit. The second is we need a diamond, but we can actually, there's a lot of weird ways to get diamonds, but again, Dorgish Khan actually coming in really, really clutch. Such a strange city. I can't wait to show the other use for Dorgish Khan as well in the future. I'm hiding that one because it is a big surprise, I should hope, for people. But yeah, these are 1 in 15 a chance to get an uncut diamond here, so we'll see how long this takes. Oh, also just noticed it's an elite task in Lumbridge and Draenor. I think these are 78 thieving to get into these. Okay, I knew this would happen, bro. So all of the gems are actually the same drop rate from this chest for some reason. I have one of every single gem that's not the diamonds. Oh, there's the diamond. Hell yeah. Okay, I was about to turn off the recorder. Never mind. Yep. So let's go grab ourselves a shizzle. So we're going to need a lot of money for this, but fortunately I don't need a lot of money in the next not too distant future, and I'm going to be making a bit of very, very small passive money from doing the Moss Giants anyway. So there's the diamond. And this is why we need the money, because we need 60k to buy this Luna staff, which is a bit of a pain. It's very expensive for what I want to do with it, which is literally just to get to Zenaris once. Just to remind you about the music tracks in Lumbridge Swamp. For some reason, Lumbridge Swamp is just basically part of Lumbridge. You can just walk down here, which means that I can actually get to Zenaris. So that's cool. But you may have guessed with the diamond where I'm actually going and why I need money. Yeah, we need to head into the exclusive market area in Zenaris, and the fee is 1 diamond to enter. So, yeah, now we can go buy our Dragon Longsword from this shop over here. And now with that, we can buy a Dragon Longsword for 100k. Now I'll put this in a DPS calculator. I'm comparing this against the Rune Scimitar, and it's ever so slightly better. It's actually really, really minor. It's something like 0.03 DPS between the two. But technically that is an upgrade. I have never seen this. I'm very interested in trying. This variant will take it out of Zenaris. It leads to placing it on Anchorage. I want to see where it takes you in Al-Kharid. That is really interesting. The wild thing is, though, is I don't need this Luna stuff anymore. So I may have just paid 160k to get this Dragon Longsword. I don't know. I think I have to destroy it for inventory space at the minute, and I'll get it back if I need it again. Also, because I got the Dragon Longsword, I can alch the Rune Scimitar. One last item on the shopping list, and I don't have to pay too much more money for it. And obviously, since we've completed Phobia Trials now, we can also pick up the Berserker Helmet for a measly 78k. There's also a nice DPS increase over the Rune Full Helm. In fact, it's even better defensively, so that's really good. So this is what we're looking like now. Absolute Chad. I got the Obsidian Cape, Dragon Longsword, the Berserker Helm, Amulet of Power. Let's go. But look, we've still got 152k left, and say we're gonna make money on this grind because Moss Giants do drop stuff that's like alk profit. They're usually only like 500 GP profits, but that is a profit. Nature Runes only cost me like 190 to buy, so I will effectively increase my cash stack. If I end up killing 5k Moss Giants on this grind, which I very well could do, that would get me a lot of money. Also, the gangsters drop a lot of money in terms of Cosmic Runes. Cosmic Runes sell really well back to their Magic Store in Alcarid, so stacking them up is actually not a bad idea. If I look in my looting bag, we are up to 67 oak planks, 4 teak and 18 mahogany from the gangsters that I've been killing. So I think I've done 3 sets of them so far. And if we're already at like that number, like just passively popping off to kill a couple of gangsters, then that's pretty good. I want to have a quick look if there's any boots and gloves upgrades I can get in the meantime. Just missed a level for it, but that's 53 prep from the Moss Giant. Looking at 78 combat, so 2 defense levels, another combat level. Nice. So I was talking about boots and gloves upgrades in the last clip, and I've done a bit of research where I'm going to get them from. There are 2 tiny upgrades that I can get right now. That's on the Lunar set. So we can actually equip those and put everything else back. These technically have a defensive bonus, and they're actually better than most other like alternatives I can get right now. And they don't give me a negative in melee offense. So technically that's an upgrade. But as you can see again, I've just done another trip of organised crime. The only thing that's bothering me about this method is about how do I shove it all in the looting bag. It really slows things down. But I'm just going to go with a smaller inventory of food for now, and once it gets a bit too tight then I'll go and put it away. Because they do drop quite a lot, like seeds, quite frequently, and I would be good if I could put them in my seed box, but I'm obviously stacking Harlanders and Ranars, which are also dropped by them, and Watermelon, which also dropped by them. It's just the U seeds and the proprietary seeds that I can't actually do, but I need quite a few levels for them before I can plant them, and I definitely don't want to get rid of them because they're quite cool. Also, I completely forgot that I have a special attack weapon now. It does 15% more damage. Organised crime for these planks is insane. I mean, it's interesting, I never really seem to get teak planks, even though they're somewhere in between these 2 for rarity. I always seem to get mahogany, but I've only had 1 drop of teak planks, which is the one I got to make the portal with in the last clip or so. I'm certainly not complaining about it though, because oak planks I can get anytime anyway, but mahogany planks are by far the best plank I can use on construction contracts, but I can't use them until I'm level 70 construction. But it's not a problem because I'm going to be doing this for ages anyway. Yeah, and then obviously the gold bars would be pretty cool to stack up because they're basically some free crafting XP. So each gold bar is 35 crafting XP, which is actually not amazing. Actually, I don't think I do want these gold bars at all. Yeah, I'm going to drop them actually, because the gold bars are 35 crafting XP each, but once I get around to doing crafting, I'm getting 55 XP per glass blow, and that is so easy to do, that training. So those gold bars are pretty much redundant to me. Whereas it's not the time to show up the mysterious old man, bro, come on. There's a mime show, it's a maze, I kind of want to do the maze. I'm kind of in the middle of this limited time event here. Yeah, I don't even need my prayer up here now. As soon as the main guy's dead, I'm not taking like 4 at once. These are really easy, but yeah, this is so nice. There we go. That's 80 combat. That was off 69 hit points. Nearly 57. Yeah, it's 55 farming. Is there anything interesting? No, nothing I can do with that, but there we go. I just got 60 defense there. So what I'm going to do is actually, now that I've got 60 defense, rather than go straight to 65, I'll actually start working on the strength goal just so I have a bit more of a max hit, and should hopefully increase my DPS while I'm here, which should make it slightly more efficient. So while yes, 81 combat, I need 4 attack or strength levels. So technically the faster XP would, or the faster combat levels would be to do defense, but I think overall efficiency wise, it would be good to do the strength. So yeah. Also, I think I'm up to 6 mossy keys as well. Can't quite show you my looting bag really because I'm going to get hit again, but I mean, I'm getting loads of planks. That is a tooth half of a key, which I believe... Yeah, it's the other half I'm missing. Awesome. Sorry, loop half of a key I just got, rather than the tooth. So I've actually got a full crystal key, which is really cool, because we can actually use that. All just from rare drops. So I'll pop that in my looting bag when I next break it open. Put it straight into a dark totem base. Yep, okay, I'm going on really rare drops. But yeah, that'll be really good because that guarantees us one more Dragonstone, which is fantastic. We're still not going to need Dragonstones just yet, but it's really good to bank them up at this point. I got a champion scroll for the first time. Whoa. Okay, now that I've actually calmed down for a second, I'm not sure I can actually do anything with this. It's the Champions Guild, which is very close to Varrock, so I should go check the music track and see whether I can actually get there. It's really cool to have got. So just so you know, the Giant Clue Scroll, Champions Scroll, I got at 1,825 Moss Giant kills. And I have killed also 5,000, obviously, Hill Giants before as well. So I'm really interested to see whether I can do this or not. I'm not too fussed. We can always drop it. It's cool just to have it on the collection log. It's really cool. Yeah, I think, I'm just looking now. I don't think I can actually get to the Champions Guild. So I'm going to drop it. So it's just a nice item for the collection log, I guess, then. This should be a farming level. No, I can't count. But awesome, here I have a hard clue. The first hard clue step I can actually do. Is there any chance I can do this? Yeah, soon. Not too soon, though. But that's the first hard clue step I've managed to do. So I've been doing a lot of thinking. About to get a farming level here, though. Hang on. Boom, 56 farming. Clue arms, cool, I guess. Genuinely, I think I'm going to change my mind on the organised crime that I've been dealing with. So I'll just show you my looting bag quickly once I've deposited this. Okay, so in my looting bag, you can see we've got 601 oak planks, and we've got 197 teak planks and 106 mahogany planks. So I'm basically in a position. It's taken me about 2 days to dot between Moss Giants and going to organised crime whenever it pops up, but it's really, really hard to actually scout when the organised crime comes up, because the problem with the organised crime is that it just happens so sporadically and so infrequently. You just don't really feel like you're ever getting many kills, and also when you actually do get kills, it's quite easy for them to all despawn before you've even killed more than one world of them. So you're just waiting forever to get nothing. So even though it feels quite macro efficient to do, I really want to blast on the construction soon. So I'll keep doing the combat goal to 85, and then I'll probably go hit up Puro for a bit and just try and get some. I'll just get a feel for how it is again. But if I could basically see myself doing it in 2 days there, then I would rather go to Puro and finish it there than actually going to do the organised crime. I've been doing a few kills. I'm just going to drop off 2 longbones that I managed to get. Should be construction level. Awesome, 57 construction. So I just finished my farm run, but the last trip I had was actually I got a Torstol seed, which is insanely rare from Hill Giants. But I was just thinking about the rarity of it and actually what I'm using it for, and the space that I've got in my looting bag right now, which is pretty much 0. So I'll drop it here next to the farming patch and see if anyone wants to pick it up. Oh, I actually completely missed this level, but there's 85 combat. I'll stay here for a bit longer because it's actually pretty good. I'll get to 65 defense. Yeah, there we go. We could finally do Slayer on the account. Unfortunately, I'm a bit lazy and just been killing a lot of Hill Giants. So I'm stacking up a load of seeds. Got 15 Mossy Keys now and 407k in Alks. I'm really chilling on these 2 curve bones that I got. Where is it? Oh, I don't know. Probably not in this inventory, but it didn't feel that long ago. Only a couple of hours of each other, managed to get 2 curve bones. Pretty wild. Are we ready for some absolute content here? 22 XP! Oh my days. Oh, that's awesome. Brilliant, so that will do it for this week's episode. I say weeks, obviously it's been quite a long time since I've actually put one out, so I do apologise for that. It's just been a bit of a whirlwind between work and just trying to get around to doing this basically. So no problem. I don't know why I'm saying no problem. If you have a problem with it, please tell me. Tell me I'm a pig or something. Like, very sorry for not getting episodes out. We managed to get 85 combat in this episode, which means that we should be able to start on Slayer soon. I can't actually remember where these clips go from here. You know, these are still very old. I think that last clip that I just recorded there was 23rd of March 2023. So yeah, we're still like super far away from where the account's progress is now. So I hope everyone's enjoyed the episode. I'll see. I think we'll just probably start some Slayer next episode. I can't actually remember. I've not looked ahead. But yeah, got some good goals coming up on the account soon. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.